Hey yo, it's Fresh Hip Hop Opinion with your guy Oleezeh, and today's episode is about a comparison between two legends on the song The Watcher 2. What a song. What a song. What a song. That's off Jay-Z's Blueprint 2 album, which came out in 2000 and help me out with this one now. This came out in 2002 after the whole Jay-Z Nas beef. That's when it came out. Great album, not one of his best, but he's had a lot of classics. Let's keep it funky. But I'm gonna go through the verse, all the verses basically, except for Dr. Dre. It had basically Jay-Z, Rakim and Dr. Dre, but I'm not gonna go through Dr. Dre's one because Dr. Dre didn't write his verse. You know what I mean? Jay-Z wrote that. But it was a classic album, classic song, and I just want to go through it because this is one of the most underrated collabos I've ever heard in my life. Legends all day on this song. We're going to go through each artist's verse, starting with Jigga Man, Jay-Z. Right. That is not the first verse for Jay-Z. Let me get that up. So we're not going to do Dr. Dre. Sorry, Dre. You got to sit this one out, bro. You know what I mean? Your verse was hot. I ain't going to lie. It was a hot verse. But it was not your verse, bro. You didn't write that. Let me get this up for you, look. Right. Jay-Z starts it the same way Dre started his one, because this is obviously a part 2 to Dre's one he did in the Chronic album, Dre 2000 album. But yeah, it goes like this, yeah. Things just ain't the same for gangsters. And that's how Dre started his one. But I'm a little too famous to shoot these pranksters. All of these rap singers claiming they're bangers, doing all sorts of twisted ish with their fingers. See, all these rappers acting like they're gangsters, twisting up their fingers. Look at the wordplay there, B. Check the wordplay. Yeah, that's some mad wordplay. That's the thing about Jay. The flow is never disappointing. And then we got disrespecting the game, the home training, the manners. I was doing this ish when you was ishing in Pampers. Since you was a babies, boy. I've been doing these streets and on these raps since you was a baby. That's what he's saying right there. I was moving the grams for you knew what the hand to hand was. Ducking the vans, radars, and scanners. Woo! That's the thing, the wordplay and the lyrics. That's when you know you're an elite MC. When you're doing both basically. Jay-Z was the man for that flow though. Let's keep it real. I like the rest of this is like more the flow. Hitting the turnpike, I hype with the bammers. I was pricking my finger, you knew what that part was nice as well. Yeah, Jay-Z just got that flow. Let's move Dre out the way. Jay-Z got that flow. And the lyrics. That's the thing. Some people got the flow like a Twister. He had the flow. And Twister got some lyrics too. No, let's not say that. But when you got the combination of the swag, lyrics, and the flow, woo, man, that's an elite. That's an elite rapper. You know, that's when you're like on another level to all these other rappers. Let's get to the next part. Alright, 1 second. There we go. 300 mil later, now you understand us. Y'all ain't, man, look at this bit. Y'all ain't see us coming through Vegas. Oh my days. Never seen so much charm. Oof. There. This is the part I like. Just feel a bit. Look. Let's see. Let me zoom in so you lot can read it. I was on the Peter Pan bus. You was putting Peter Pan up in your room. Y'all effing with whom? If you don't know, the Peter Pan bus was like a tour he did back in the day. I forget whose tour it was, whether it was Big Daddy Kane or whoever, but he's just basically saying I've been doing this, you know what I mean? You lot are new to this. This part is just flossing bit. High speed Porsche. I like that bit. Till I came through the door like Eric B from Prayers Respect Me and his itch. You can't disrespect us cause you got a little check cut. You was this part makes me laugh. You was sucking so long, effing your little neck up. Damn. That's a mad vivid description there, Jay. We don't need to know about that kind of action. There's kids listening. But again, that part, I was feeling it. But it was just a bit more. He's flossing basically, bigging himself up. He's bigging himself up a bit there. This is my favorite part of the whole verse. He just brings it all home. He brings it all home here. Let's get rid of this bit. He brings it all home in this last stretch. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Look, let me zoom in so you can read this mother flipper. Look, check this out. You think you're Hugh Hef, but you just ridiculous. I blew breath for you midgets. I gave life to the game. It's only right. I got the right to be king. Obviously the whole King of New York thing back in the day was big. Not so much these days. I don't think anyone really chats about the king of... No one really chats about the king of hip hop or king of New York or king of the West. But niggas really like what I sing. Because they know it's really like niggas feel my pain. This is the part I really love this flow. Look, check this out. Know the ish I don't write be the illest that you ever been recited in the game. Word to the hyphen in my name. Jay-Hoffer. The past, present, future, proper. The Holy Trinity and hip hop is us. We give Dre his props, but that's where it stops. It's the rock. What? Yo. Jay-Z had the more bars than Rakim in this song, but flow wise, lyric wise, sunning a lot of rappers, probably a lot of indirect disses to people as well. But Jay-Z was murking this song. We call it murking in the UK. I don't know what they call it in the US, but we call that. People got murked, big time. Big time. Just to remind you that I'm live every day, people. I'm live every day. Alright. Let's get to the next artist. The legendary Rakim. Rakim Allah. Let's get to his verse. Because for me, this guy absolutely murks it. I can't stay impartial with this one. Let's check this out. Let's get this verse up, B. Let's get this verse up, B. Ooh, goodness me. Even seeing the first few lyrics got me jingling. Cause this is one of the baddest verses you're ever gonna see in hip hop. Let's zoom into this mother flipper. So we're doing Rakim now, yeah? Let's check it. I'm rated R, my brain contains graphic things. It turns traumatic teens into addicts and fiends. Look at the vividry there, B. One thing about Rakim, his syllables is always on point. Always on point. It's like watching a movie through a panoramic screen, which means I can see the whole planet in the scene. Jesus. Are you not hearing this? Are you not hearing this? Let's wind it back. I'm rated R, my brain contains graphic things. It turns traumatic teens into addicts and fiends. It's like watching a movie through a panoramic screen, which means I can see the whole planet in the scene. Cash is the topic, the object, a fatter pocket. Some take the crack and chop it. Jeez. But those who haven't got it, man, this verse is crazy, B. For those who haven't got it, take away to add a profit. It's catastrophic. See what I mean by the syllables? It's all perfect. There's no it's mad. It's mad. I take the gat and cock it, and I sit back and watch it. And that's when the beat changes this bit. These New York streets is ugly. I keep it gully. The world is mine. I can't, man. Yo, you know what it's just about this verse? It's just the way he's painting the picture. These New York streets is ugly. I keep it gully. All my New York people will know about this. The world is mine, and can't nobody keep it from me. Yo, my neighborhood is never sunny. In the place where the number one cause of death is money. See the perfect rhymes and the vividry. Jeez. This is coming up to my favorite part of the verse. You can try coping. Check the flow here. You can try coping. I seen enough ish to leave your frame of mind broken. I'm still alive and scoping. Jeez, let's just go back on that beat. Let's go back on that. Look at this. Look at the flow here. Let me bring up the next bit as well. Cause this bit is it's just nuts. It's nuts, fam. It's nuts. Like, look. Yo, my neighborhood is never sunny. In the place where the number one cause of death is money. You can try coping. I seen enough shit to leave your frame of mind broken. I'm still alive and scoping. Yeah? Yeah? Don't lose me. Don't lose me, people. It'll be another 100 years till my sky's closing. And I'ma die with my eyes open. The Watcher. Jeez. Come on now. Come on now. Are we really doing this? Are we really doing this? This is crazy. Look what my guy just said. Look what my guy just said. Check the flow as well. You can try coping. I seen enough ish to leave your frame of mind broken. I'm still alive and scoping. It'd be this is mad. It'd be another 100 years till my sky's closing. And I'ma die with my eyes open. The Watcher. I love how he just flipped that. Like, I'ma die with the eyes open. Obviously, the song's called The Watcher. So, that's not hard to understand what he's meaning there. But yo, that's both verses now, alright? I don't know if you could tell from how I said that which one I prefer. I'm biased as a mother flipper, I ain't gonna lie. But yo, which one is the best? Huh? Which one is the best? Obviously for me, let's break it down, okay? Let's break it down. Let's break it down. Let me be fair. Let's break it down. Jay-Z, the flow was nuts. Let's keep it real. The flow was nuts. Let's take this away. The flow was nuts. He had the longer verse. It's his album. Fair dues. Fair dues. He had the longer verse. And the flow was sick. Lyrics were sick. It always is. It's Jay-Z. He's he's one of the greats. You know what I mean? He's one of the greats. But then you've got, I mean, there was some nice lyrics. The Peter Pan thing. He sunned a lot of rappers. Subliminal, a few rappers as well in there. Let's keep it funky. He did. But then when you compare it to the Rakim verse, yo, the syllables and the way that last bit at the end, man. And I think the vivid description of New York, the streets, he kind of painted a real street, kind of gully, you know, danger. You know, if you're not from New York, he just painted it in a way that you imagine New York to be. That's in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? In my opinion, that's how he did it. It was like, I felt like, yo, he just described what New York is about. Gully, dark, murder, money. Obviously, there's some nice parts of New York as well. But in terms of a hip hop way, he described it well. And I just love the way he ended the verse with that whole, be another 100 years till my sky's closing, and I would die with my eyes open. The Watcher. I mean, you know what? I'm a hip hop connoisseur, and I've never heard people really talk about this song in the way they should, because this is one of the baddest collaborations in hip hop history. The legendary Jay-Z and the legendary Rakim came together, and it wasn't any disappointment at all. It was a full-on lyrical slugfest, and they did their thing. They did their thing, man. But for me personally, I have to give it to Rakim. Pause. But you know, oh man, you lot got me on this pause thing. But yeah, I have to give it to Rakim. He had the verse that killed it, and I think that's why he had the last verse, because it was a bad boy verse, man. Bad boy verse. He just teaches people how to construct a serious verse from start to end, complete and thorough. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, you go. That is my conclusion, and that's my first in probably a series of these comparing collaborations and going through verses, and you know, just giving you an insight of what kind of raps I like. And I think a lot of people would appreciate these type of lyrical analysis. Do you know what I mean? It's not a reaction video where I'm jumping around in the room, but I'm really going on about serious lyrics. And let me not be neglectful to the Doctor, because his verse was hot as well. But it's just because I know he didn't write it, so it's like, I don't want to put a lyrical comparison with someone that doesn't write lyrics. It's kind of pointless. But I want to know what you lot think in the comments about who would you say had the better verse on this song. If you agree with me, or whatever your opinion on the songs or the verses, let me know what your favorite part of the verse was. And before we go, let me just point you out that I've got not a TikTok shop. What am I saying, fam? I got a shop on YouTube. So if you want to support the team or support me, just hit up my shop. You can buy a little mug here. It comes in multiple colors. Your favorite colors there. Don't worry. You like yellow, you like blue, you like red, brown, black. We got it for you. We got hoodies. We got t-shirts. Do you know what I mean? Just do your thing. If you want, you can send a super chat. You can send the flipping PayPal thing. Or you can just like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Yo, big up yourselves. It's Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.